Manchester City away to West Ham. I mean, I
Mm.
wasn't expecting much, but Haaland, Haaland just turned up. I think
Wow,
there's
wow.
like pictures of him yawning in, in warm up, like ready to come and do something. And West Ham were
It's
huffing and puffing. They tried to do something, but what
yeah.
can you say about Haaland? Tell us.
Man, it seems Haaland. I just got back to that picture of Haaland holding, and it just reminded me of it seems like this guy dreams of goals even when sleeping, even when he's awake. I was surprised when he scored his okay, as much as I wasn't surprised when he scored his second consecutive hat trick 2 weeks in running and against a quality team that is West Ham. We've seen how good defensively West Ham have been, and you know, Erling Haaland, 69 goals in 70 matches. That is quite a record. I think
It's ridiculous.
if he continues scoring at this pace, even Pep Guardiola said he'll reach the heights of we'll be having conversation of comparing him with the likes of Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo because the amount of goals he's scoring is ridiculous, man.
He's got a crazy record. I mean, his City career is I'm looking at right now is 101 game, 94 goals. So that's not really that ain't too bad when you look considering the fact that you're not playing everyone mocking him about German league and all this stuff. But you see how Mbappe is struggling out there in Madrid at the
Yeah,
moment.
yeah, yeah,
But Haaland, I mean, that first goal, was yeah. That was
yeah,
lethal because if, before that he missed the header. He missed the header.
yeah,
And one of the things I like about Haaland is like that doesn't really deter him. He can miss like a goal opportunity, and then
yeah,
just when you turn your head, he just bangs in another goal. That first finish, and that I mean, it was a defensive error, but then Bernardo Silva put him through quickly, and then he just slides it to the corner, and then you got that second goal, the banger.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So hat trick for him again. I think is that already two hat tricks for him this season? Or no? Is that
Yeah, that is his
yes?
second hat
You're
trick, and he
correct.
has
Yeah.
scored now that is 24th hat trick so far.
24th hat trick. Wow. That's yeah. Well, he's on a serious record, man. No, that's
Man, I think and the amount what impresses me with Haaland most is the fact that he might miss a goal and he doesn't give up. The fact that he keeps on going, he keeps on taking these chances, and the kind of goals he score. They're not just goals; they're quality goals. They're bangers. We saw the first goal, of course, that was top notch, sending the keeper the wrong way,
Hmm.
of course, and the second one, wow, what a hit! And the last one, getting to chip that ball past the keeper was just something else. So I think with Erling Haaland, Manchester City got a really quality player who is scoring goals, and he's really crucial for the title as far as title race is concerned for Manchester City. I think we've seen the kind of players he's around with, the quality of quality players he's around with, the kinds
Hmm.
of Kevin De Bruyne, the guys who are just creating chances for him, Jérémy Doku. And I think moving forward, Manchester City is going to challenge for the title, and there's no guy who's going to stop him unless
No, I
William
think
Saliba.
you got your wording wrong there. I don't think they're challenging for the title. I think they already have one hand on the title. It's just up to who's gonna pull it away. Who's gonna
Arsenal, hopefully.
it's just like who is gonna pull it away from them. That's the thing. Because
Yeah, yeah,
that midfield, they just turn up every season, don't they? I mean, the hunger is
yeah,
just
yeah.
it doesn't change. The hunger doesn't change. The will
And Gundogan is back.
and Gundogan as well. Yeah, clearly he didn't like that Spanish trip. That was short.
Yeah.
He's come back in that team. I mean, even today, the Brazilian boy, Silva or Savinho, I mean, he was
Fabinho.
out, and then you can just bring in someone like Grealish in the team, and then he just comes
Yeah,
in,
yeah,
just does the job, like it's nothing.
yeah,
And and that's the thing about City because it's so easy to look at some of their players and think, oh, this player is not good or this player is not living to standard. But the
yeah,
fact
yeah,
remains that's City. Like any of those players can leave that team and play for anyone else in the Premier League and they'll become the superstars. You know,
yeah.
I just think in City they made to look average because they just play in this system which just ticks on. it just
Yeah.
becomes like second nature for them. The way the ball just moves around, the way they dominate possession, how quickly they run back, to get the ball as soon as they lose it. The transition that they do. I mean, it's just, I mean, Guardiola is just a genius. I mean, how he comes back every season.
I think with Guardiola, I think if there's a point left to prove in England as far as he's concerned, he's done his part. It's high time he packs his bags and go because as long as he keeps on staying in the Premier League, I don't think there's any team that's going to challenge for the title because as we've seen Manchester City for the past three consecutive seasons, they've been performing day in, day out, and the amount of goals they are scoring is just ridiculous. We see their way they are able to transition their players.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
they got rid of Riyad Mahrez and were able to sign Savinho, who has perfectly fit in the system.
Mm.
And I think Pep Guardiola has a way of getting the best out of his Manchester City players. And we saw what happened with Gundogan. He went at Barcelona. He was disappointed. We saw when Barcelona were beaten by Real Madrid in the El Clasico, when all the players at Barcelona were, not disappointed. He was up there, very angry, calling the players out, telling them, this is not business. Should be treated business as usual. So I think with Pep Guardiola comes with that winning mentality, that, even a draw is not enough. So
Mm.
I don't think if there's a team as far as that is going to, we've seen Eric Ten Hag, he can't do anything. Maybe Pep
These are
Guard,
not bad
maybe
managers as well. They're not bad managers. It's just
yeah,
that, you
the
know,
quality managers too, Pep
yeah,
Guardiola has made them, seem like amateur managers, but in
yeah.
real sense, these are managers that have won titles somewhere else. So I
I call
think,
him I call him the Messi of managers. That's what I call him,
yeah,
the Messi of managers. And you know what scares me more? What I'm really concerned about is like I feel as though City have come to this season, starting this season.
yeah,
If they continue like this, for me, it's kind of like, Guardiola stamping his authority and saying
yeah, yeah.
like, okay, you know what? We're not gonna have a tight season. We're not we're not gonna give anyone a chance. Like we're gonna kill it
Yeah,
off. Like we're gonna go back to the 99 points or
yeah, yeah,
90, you know what I mean? And it's like, and if anyone can chase us, welcome then.
mm.
Basically,
But
it's like if you want to win this title, get
yeah,
100.